The $1 million formula. $1 million seems like a lot of money, right? If you're like most people on earth, $1 million might seem like something you would only get if you win the lottery, inherit a huge legacy, or stumble upon a bag full of rare diamonds at the beach. However, ordinary people make millions of dollars without any stroke of luck or accident. How do they do that? Because it's possible. And there's a formula to it. $1 million seems like a huge sum when you think of it as a single piece of fortune, like a gold nugget or an expensive pearl. But there is a secret. Let's break down the numbers a little bit. What is $1 million? It is 1 followed by 6 zeros, or 1000 times 1000, or 100 times 10,000. For instance, if you have a product that you can sell for $2,740 and you sell one of those each day, you make $1 million in a year. If you have a product or service that you can charge $1,000 for, selling it to 1,000 people would make $1 million. If you have a service like a subscription that you can charge $100 per month, you can have 1,000 customers and you make more than $1 million in a year. It's up to you to figure out what your product or service is going to be and how much you would charge for it. But once you have the formula in hand, it's easier for you to figure out how to make a million. You can have a simple product that sells for just $10. You then need to sell it 100,000 times to make $1 million. If you have a consulting service that you can charge $10,000 for, you just need 100 clients to make $1 million. If you're enjoying the content, please like and subscribe. You can also reach the $1 million mark by earning commissions. It's the exact same formula. Divide $1 million by the commission you earn. For example, if you make a $500 commission for every sale, you need to sell 2,000 times to make a million. Don't get discouraged by that number. Let's break that down even further. By making 2 sales per day with a $500 commission, you can reach $1 million in less than 3 years. Alternatively, making 10 sales per day with a $50 commission each can also lead to $1 million in less than 6 years. It's a matter of mixing and matching the numbers. There are various types of commission structures. You have to just figure out which one works best for you. Here are some of the numbers, some examples with different numbers to illustrate the impact of various commission structures. Straight commission plan. If you make 3 sales per month, each with $7,000 commission, you would earn $21,000 in a month. Tiered commission. A tier can be like 6% commission rate for sales up to $15,000, 8% for sales between $15,000 and $25,000, and 12% for sales about $25,000. If you make a sale of $30,000, your commission would be calculated as 15 times 6%, 10,000 times 8%, 5,000 times 12%, which sums up to $2,300. Residual commission. Let's say you earn a 4% residual commission on a monthly service costing $150. If you sign up a client for the service, you would earn $6 each month. The client remains subscribed. The examples provided offer insights into how different sales volumes and commission structures can result in diverse earnings. The choice of structure should align with the specific situation, and a combination of structures can also be considered. It is essential to determine the earnings per transaction and then project the number of transactions or days required to achieve a desired sum. This approach allows for a clear understanding of the path to reaching a significant financial milestone. Selling is not the only way to make $1 million. You can also save and invest. It takes a bit longer with that route, however. If you invest $5,000 per month in an investment vehicle like a mutual fund that gives a 10% return per year, you would make $1 million in 10 years. Investing at an early stage offers the advantage of an extended period of potential growth of the invested funds. This is underpinned by the concept of compound interest, which is a fundamental principle in finance. Compound interest allows for the reinvestment of returns generated from an investment, leading to an expansion of the overall investment base. As a result, a larger sum of funds is available to generate further returns, creating a snowball effect. that becomes more significant over longer periods. This emphasizes the benefits of commencing investment early and maintaining consistent contributions. The phenomenon of compound interest is often described as the eighth wonder of the world, highlighting its remarkable ability to multiply wealth over time. If you're enjoying the content, please like and subscribe. Investing in real estate can be a path to achieving $1 million. By strategically managing the investment, a significant portion of the initial investment can be tied to the down payment, with other costs such as mortgage payments, maintenance, insurance, taxes, property management fees, and miscellaneous expenses being covered partially or fully by rental income, depending on the property's location. Over time, these properties can become mortgage free and appreciate in value, contributing to wealth accumulation. For instance, investing $40,000 as a down payment for a $200,000 property can eventually lead to a full ownership of the property by offsetting mortgage payments and costs with rental income. Acquiring multiple properties in similar manner over 20 to 30 years can result in property ownership and substantial appreciation, potentially exceeding $1 million. Investing in real estate involves carefully managing the various costs and income streams associated with the properties, ultimately leading to a long-term wealth accumulation through property ownership and appreciation. Buy and hold real estate encompasses various investment strategies, including single-family rentals, multifamily buildings, vacation rentals, turnkey rentals, and commercial real estate. Each of these strategies presents unique opportunities and considerations within the buy and hold real estate approach. In addition to these, other types of real estate investments, including investing in undeveloped land with potential for future development or appreciation, real estate investment trusts, also called REITs, house flipping, and crowdfunding. These diverse investment options allow individuals to tailor their real estate portfolios to their specific financial goals and risk tolerances. A higher income can accelerate the path to wealth accumulation. The more you earn, the greater your capacity to save and invest, making the journey to $1 million more attainable. A combination of high income and strategic investments can lead to $1 million relatively quickly. For instance, an individual with a $250,000 household income who saves and invests 70% of it, amounting to a $14,500 per month, can reach $1 million within 5 years, even with a very conservative rate of return of 7%. If you're not a high earner, do not be discouraged. Augmenting your primary income with a side business or freelance work can contribute to your journey towards $1 million. Combining multiple income streams and investing diligently can lead to exponential growth of your wealth. Earning $1 million does not equate to keeping the entire amount. This is the gross income. And to determine the actual profit, one must deduct the costs and consider taxes. After accounting for all expenses, including the cost of goods, services, subscription fees, and tax filing fees, one can ascertain the amount that can be saved. Making $1 million is a significant achievement, marking the beginning of a journey towards financial prosperity. The process of reaching $1 million involves calculating the profit from the revenue by subtracting the costs and considering various expenses and taxes. While earning $1 million is a noteworthy accomplishment, it is also essential to prudently manage income to achieve long-term financial goals. In the grand scheme of things, a million is simply a numerical value. With the grasp of fundamental arithmetic, it is evident that numbers can be added or multiplied to yield larger sums. Once you deconstruct the figures, the path to achieving your objective becomes more attainable. Upon reaching $1 million, the process of accumulating additional millions becomes notably more feasible. This is the undisclosed secret, the fundamental formula. It is remarkably straightforward. Fortune favors those who possess a precise plan to realize their goals and take uncomplicated steps toward it. Therefore, delineate your figures and set out to amass $1 million. Best of luck on your journey. If you enjoyed the content, please like and subscribe for more such amazing content. Thank you for watching.